Alrighty, I wanted to use Sparkswap as a bit of an educational piece. We've been playing Sparkswap for about a week. Some of our members have been playing it for a little bit longer, and some people have doubled and tripled their bags, which is pretty ridiculous. Pretty awesome. In hindsight, I could have definitely gone in heavier. Um, I had money on base with some ALB stuff, and I had money all over the place on Beefy. In hindsight, I should have gone a little heavier on Sparkswap because there was an awesome opportunity. But we're doing about $100 a day, $110 a day in the new pool. So per $1,000, you're making about $55 a day. Per $1,000, you're making around 420. I've got around 2 grand, just over 2 grand. So I'm doing 110, $120 a day with the current APYs, of course, or APRs, and about a grand or whatever per month on it. It should have gone heavier. I want to present to you these opportunities come up once or twice a month. The last one was base. Obviously, that's the power of community because community can jump on this and we all start sharing. I would have missed this new pool. Someone in the community posted it, said, hey, there's a new pool. Check this out. And I was like, yep, done and in. I would have missed it if there wasn't community. It's almost at $2,200 now. What I'm getting at is in DeFi, you can get into, blue chip type liquidity pools. So like we've shared AVAX USDC, Matic USDC. There's some stuff on Rune that's creating around 200% APY on blue chips, meaning almost a 1% per day in true DeFi. But then you go into something like this. New project, a lot of money's pouring in. They've got multipliers, meaning easiest way to explain this is, hey, we want to attract some liquidity. Come over here onto Pulse Chain and onto Sparkswap, and we'll give you really awesome rewards in return for providing liquidity. I just think of it as like their marketing budget. I'm simplifying it, but that's basically what it adds. So you can get some ridiculous, here on a stable coin pair, you can get 100%. Now, people are playing this game in a couple different ways. And in the comments, let me know if you're in Sparkswap or if you know about this stuff. But so we're doing $1,000%. Beautiful. So what is that? 4% per day? 3%, almost 3% per day. Then you could take it. They call this the infinite loop. I'm not playing that game because I've been locking in some profit. I played it, made a couple $100, and then I moved everything from all my pools and my rewards into here. But one thing you can do is as you earn these Spark tokens, which since I put in a little bit more into this position, that's why it reset. But as you earn these Spark tokens, you can put them into the Sparkler if you want and get another 250%. Now, when you lock these Spark tokens in, you will lock them in. You'll have to define how long you want to lock these in. I did it for a couple days. I played with it. But in all honesty, I've had enough experience in these kind of projects where I like to lock in profits. And so I take my, here on the homepage, you'll see you accumulate your Spark tokens, and then I sell them. And I sell them back for, depending on what I'm doing, either stable, so USDC, or in this instance, I took my $200 of rewards and I bought some, about $100 of USDC, $100 of Pulse, and I added to my position. If I could compound this up to around 3 grand and then walk away, even 4 grand walk away, I'm cool with that. We'll see how long this one lasts. And when I say how long this one lasts, I don't mean rugged. I mean these APYs will drop. This was at 4,000%. I did miss the first little part of it. Some of our members were in it right off the get-go, and that's pretty cool. So, and this is the one we were in for a very long time, Spark and Pulse. Of course, impermanent loss, you have to understand what you're doing here. But all I'm saying is these opportunities exist all of the time, and you don't have to trust some centralized team on some DApp to say, yeah, we'll give you 1% per day. We could just take control of our own finances. We could become the bank, and we can do whatever the hell we want here. So in 7 days, you make 22%. And it's paired with a stable coin. Now, you do have to be watching the price of Pulse. Throw it up on Dex Screener and just watch the price of Pulse Chain. I have it on Coinbase, nothing too fancy here. But just know that a drastic move like this will equal impermanent loss for you. Technically, you have impermanent loss even if the price is going up. Like you're not making as much as you possibly could. Hopefully that makes sense. But either way, I mean, this is why education is so damn important. It's why we have the underdog investor group. So you could jump in here and be part of a community. Like here in the group chat, we were helping someone move their we were helping them move their USDC off base, and the fastest way to do that is through, there's a couple of ways, but we were just moving it onto Polygon to say. So we're always helping out, and I think the community part of it is what makes all of this possible, because we don't miss opportunities. There's 350, 400 plus people who are finding opportunities and bringing opportunities to the surface, so none of us miss it. We work together. Not just the coaches, not just the instructors, not just myself, but obviously the community at large. So really cool opportunity, worth playing with. And yeah, just sharing some of the results we're getting and some of the yield farms we're in. So I hope this shows you what's possible. And with that said, I'm going to place my little bobblehead in the middle. We're really into education, really into crypto, DeFi, and financial education. So I'll put some videos around here. If they are of interest to you, do check them out. Go get them yields. Happy yield farming. I find myself saying that a lot. Happy yield farming, 2.5%, 3% per day. Enjoy it while you can. And with that said, I'm going to get out of here. Happy yield farming, and we'll talk soon. Peace.